Super quick video on this Funleader Artislab 35mm f1.4. Clearly this is a copy of Leica's steel rim lens, but with black paint, kind of like the black paint special edition steel rim that Leica recently released. However, this lens is under $500. I think it's on sale right now for $489, whereas the black paint version of this is something like $12,000. And truthfully, I might like this as much, or maybe even a little bit better than Leica's steel rim lens. The build quality is quite good. It's not quite Leica good, but I would say it's probably about as good as Light Lens Lab, maybe a little bit better in terms of the body and this little infinity lock switch. The lens has a nice clicked aperture ring from f1.4 to f16, smooth focusing ring just like a Leica lens, and an infinity lock. In terms of the mounting piece, this metal piece here, this isn't as good. If they had put a better piece here, I would say definitely better than Light Lens Lab. I think this might even be a little bit more durable. It might wear better than the Light Lens Lab version of this. So excellent build quality overall. In terms of rendering, I would say this is sort of between the Leica steel rim 35mm f1.4, which is a lot more expensive than $489, and the Leica f2 Summicron close focus like macro guy, the new version, the Apo version, which is maybe Leica's best lens ever made. So it's not as crazy, like kind of like blurry retro as this guy, the steel rim, and it's certainly not as sharp, crisp, and modern rendering as this guy. It's somewhere in the middle. This guy's got some retro vibes, and I actually maybe like it a little bit better because it's a little more controlled, a little less nutty than the Leica version. So these are really just first impressions. You know, I still want to test this lens out a lot more. But if you don't have the budget for one of these Leica lenses, I think this is definitely a great way to go. For under 500 bucks, this is probably the best of the Chinese steel rim knockoffs. I liked it better than the Archer version. I liked it better than the Light Lens version. And I'm not sure if like 7 Artisans or TT Artisans has a version, but this is almost certainly, at least in my opinion, the best of the bunch. And for under 500 bucks, I would say just go out and get it and play with it. We can play with it together. You know, I'll make another video. If you have played with it, put a comment below. You know, if you know more about Funleader, put a comment below. As far as I can tell, they are headquartered in Guangzhou, China. They have a trading company in Hong Kong, and this is like one of the few lenses they make. It's certainly the only like Leica knockoff they make. They convert Contax lenses, a 35 and a 45 to M mount, so I might try the 45. I don't really want to get the 35 because I have this already and these, and the 35mm I'm filming this on. And then like some like manual focus, like kind of like cheapy plastic fantastic lens cap lenses, which I'm not super interested in. I still think the Viltrox chip lens, the 28mm f4.5 lens is the best. I hope they make that for L mount. So it's sort of like a weird random outlier thing that they make this. So if you know more about that company, I would love to hear more. Do you think they'll make more of these? If you're watching this, Funleader, please make more, reach out, you know. Great job on this lens. So just to give you an idea of how this little guy renders, I did a test. I took, you know, a picture with this, with the Leica steel rim and the Leica Summilux. You know, I'll put them up here, camera ABC, and then after you see the pictures, I'll tell you which one's which. So camera A was the Artis Fun Leader Lab lens. B was the Leica steel rim, and C was the Leica Summilux. Did you get them all right? Yeah. So, anyways, if you don't think about the company, please put it down below. If you've tried this lens, put a comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.